Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to, what is this, episode 9? We're nearly at the big 10. Who thought we'd have made it to 10, by the way? Well, we're not there yet. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Welcome back to the Football Manager save. Last episode, once again, if you've not seen it, a little bit disappointing. We lost that big derby game, but today we've got a chance to make amends. We've got the first knockout round of the Europa League. Can we go on a run here? I am setting the standard just now. I'm setting the tone, should we say, of trying to win this Europa League. We are good enough to win this Europa League, but we have to get past Real Betis first, so let's hope I've not got egg in my face come the next 20 minutes. Right, welcome back then. It's nice to see you all. We are here back on Football Manager. It is game day. We've just went right up to this Real Betis game, and we're going to play both legs of that tie today. But as always, I'll fill you in. What's been happening? What have you missed? Well, quite another decent run of form. Honestly, off camera, it seems like I'm just the best player in the world, but we should be winning these games anyway. You know, there's no excuse to lose. So, last episode, we left off with that 3-0 win against Kilmarnock, and since then, we've just been barring through the opponents. 2-0 win against St Mirren at Celtic Park, and what was a dominating 2-0. 6-0 win away to Cowden Beef in the Cup. We rotated quite heavily for that, and we still managed to keep our clean sheet, win 6-0. Dundee United, don't let the scoreline fool you. As you can see, we were up 3-0. Things were pretty comfortable. We gave away a penalty then. They kind of got themselves back into at the end, but we were all over them. Don't let that scoreline fool you. It was a decent game though. 3-0 win against Livingston at Celtic Park. 3-0 win against St Johnstone away from home. And finally, our last game, a 7-2 win against Dundee at home in the 5th round of the Scottish Cup. So we are back in a winning run, and we'll look to continue that today. As you see, this is a run up to the split now. We've of course got another derby game against Rangers. We'll have more Europa League games if we go through. And we've got a couple of tough ties in there as well. Hearts, Aberdeen, etc. Today, we'll play Aberdeen in between the Betis games off camera. But the priority is that Europa League knockout round, where this is the ties. I mean, there's some teams in there that you'd fancy your chances beating if things go well. So we have a really solid chance of winning this competition. But Betis, don't get me wrong, a difficult side. They're currently 8th in the Spanish Premier League. I don't know why I called it the Spanish Premier League. That's not the name. And La Liga, yeah, they're not having the greatest of seasons. So look, we need to take advantage of that. But we played them in real life recently. We know they can be a tricky side. It's all about just keeping things, the way that we have been. In fact, I say the way we have been, I've invented a new tactic. I was toying about last night on my Manchester United save, and it's the reason it's called TH, because I just called it Ten Hag for the sake of it. So I have downloaded, wow, that would be admitting to cheating. I haven't downloaded. I've downloaded a few other tactics just to try them out, but this one I have made myself. Don't get me wrong. This is my TH4231, we're calling it, and I've just kind of brought back the centre mids a little bit, which I think will help us in these European games. And it gives Matt O'Reilly, whoever's playing here, a little more freedom as a roaming playmaker. And it seems to be going pretty well right now. The one problem is, what we still have, and what we've had all campaign, is the rotation is hard, man, because look at the goals. Unal's 13, Giakoumakis 13, Furuhashi 12, Abada 12. Your goals are spread out everywhere. And if you look at our league form, just for a moment, if I show you the goal difference in the league and I show you in detail, we've scored 85 goals in 25 league games. That is unbelievable. And we've not even got anybody in the top 3 scorers in the league, or even remotely close, really. So it's crazy that we're getting goals from everywhere. Rotating this team is difficult, but we can do it. That is the thing. Now, talking about rotation as we get into this game, I don't want to keep talking for too long as we head into this Europa League tie. We had to make sacrifices in this. We had to make sacrifices. Here are the unregistered players for this tie. Abelgard, Sigrist, Jens, but the two that might stun you, Giakoumakis and Maeda. You'll be asking, Ryan, why on earth have you unregistered Giakoumakis for a Europa League last 32, last 16, whatever, knockout round? At the time of registration, he was the striker who was least on form, and I had to get Livakovic in, and I really wanted Tuan Zebi in because he's been brilliant, and I had to sacrifice a striker. Kyogo was scoring at the time, Unal was scoring at the time, Giakoumakis has just scored a hat-trick against Dundee, but it was a sacrifice I had to make, and do you know what, he's took it in the chin well. He's not moaning, he's not complaining, so things are okay. Will we miss him in this game? We'll have to wait and see. It's time to pick a team though, and it's time to try and get through to the next round of the Europa League. Right, this is the team then that I've decided to go with for this massive game. We're at home first, so I need to try and get as many goals as possible. I don't want to leave anything on the line heading over to Seville, so I want us to get the best result possible today. This is the team that I think will help us do that. Carter Vickers needs to be careful. We're going to try and tell him to calm down a little bit throughout the game because I don't want to be missing him for the second leg. I don't want to be missing. That's the thing, it's 1 yellow card off a general suspension in the Europa League, so it's probably going to happen. And I don't know if it's best to just let it happen now, but here we are. Here we go. This is huge. I really want us to win the Europa League. It would be an amazing achievement if we could do that in the first season. But there's the Betis team. Claudio Bravo, Yusuf Sabali, Luis Felipe, German Pizzella, Alex Moreno, William Carvalho, Guido Rodriguez, Nabil Fekir, Sergio Canales, Juan Mi, and Willian Jose. On the bench, a few names you might recognise as well. But the one that worries me the most is Sergio Canales. Good player. We all know how good a player he can be. Yes, I have inspired Aaron Moy. Listen, Aaron, for a man who's played at the World Cup, for me to inspire you is a great compliment. But Celtic Park is rocking. Let's just have a look at the shape they're going with very quickly. We are obviously 4-2-3-1. We have brought the centre mids back, and I think it has helped us from that original tactic that had the 4-2-3-1. They were a bit higher up. They are also playing the exact same shape. So, be interesting to see this match up. But we know what we have to do. We've been scoring for fun recently. Livakovic, I'm hoping, is the big difference when it comes to Europe now, because Joe Hart did struggle in these European games and in the opening half of the season. So I'm hoping Livakovic makes a big difference. I'm just hoping ultimately we get an entertaining game here. If I definitely got this on highlights, yes, because when I'm off camera, just to get through it a bit quicker, I play on only commentary sometimes. And sometimes I forget to change it back, you know what I mean? But we are all over them. Just nothing yet to actually watch, but we are looking like the better side. We've nullified them. They're coming into it a little bit. Here we go. Right, this is what we need. Highlights. Not so much one's going that way. One's going the other way. Here's Fekir side netting. First highlight of the game, and it seems to be a pointless Betis chance. Here comes another highlight. Betis again starting it, which I don't really like. That's not nice. Come on. Yes, what a tackle from McGregor. McGregor on that ball-winning midfielder role does such a good job. Right, come on, Jota. Oh, he's sent him in his arse. Come on. He's tried to play it in behind. Haxa, come on, son. You've been on fire recently. 4 goals in 2 games. Here's Greg Taylor moving into the final third. Ball across. Just doesn't reach any sooner now. And this is the boy I was worried about. Canales, who's starting a counter-attack. Before Real Betis, don't concede like this. Yes, Greggy boy, got back well. What a highlight this is. I'm watching the fucking tennis. What a ball. Unal, finish. Oh, what a goal that would have been, man. He smacks the bar. That's the biggest chance of the game so far. It falls our way. Come on, we need a goal before half-time. Right on the edge of half-time would be perfect. O'Reilly swings it. Unal's there. Come on, big man. I knew I could trust you up front in this game. Come on, son. Enes Unal puts us 1-0 up right on the brink of half-time. You've got to really credit Matt O'Reilly here. Look at this. In the tightest of spaces, with the most delicious of deliveries, and Unal's head sends it right into the back of the net. I am buzzing about that. You've got to love that. Celtic 1. Betis 0. I'll take that, thank you very much. I'm going to say I'm all delighted. I'm delighted with that first half performance. There's no changes that are jumping to me right now, so I'm just going to go out second half playing the same. We need to win by more than 1 goal though. Here's Jota, Juranovic. Try to play it in. Moy recovers it in a good position. Does send it all the way back. Moy again. Oh, son, you baldy bastard. Come on. Love that. Fucking love that. Celtic 2, Real Betis now, right before half-time and right after half-time. 2 of the most effective time periods to score. You know what? We've rocked them. We've absolutely rocked them. But look at this. Touch and finish from the ball genius. Puts it in the back of the net. It's 2-0. We are in a commanding position right now. Shit. Cal McGregor's injured. Upper body injury. Don't tell me he's broke his fucking cheekbones again or something. This isn't great because I've not registered Abiel Garden. He is like Abelgard is the other ball-winning midfielder of this team, but I've not got him registered. We're just going to have to trust Rio Hatate playing as a ball-winning midfielder. Oh, shite. Why can I see Hatate getting sent off? Why am I jinxing shit? Don't bother. McGregor's off. No. I don't want him injured for the tie in Seville. I hope it's a small injury. I hope he's fucking exaggerating the kint. Celtic 2, Betis 0. Maybe time to make some changes. Yes, Mark Fakir. Let's stay on him just now. 20 minutes to go. Let's make some changes. Let's freshen things up. Garnacho can come on the left-hand side. We'll bring on Kyogo from that. Do you know what? We're going to just change the entire attacking lineup. And do you know what? I don't want to risk Taylor getting sent off. So Bernabé, Cameron Carter-Vickers has been booked. I've just realised that. So he's missing the game in Seville. Not great, but we have got players, don't worry. Centre-half's fine. Jota, can we make it free? It's a very tame effort from Jota, to say the least. Just before he goes off, Abada takes his place. Would Abada have scored that? Let's not think about it for now. Alright, he has 2 assists. Don't let them into it. Why am I still attacking? Let's balance it up. Come on, Yurki. Go on, son. That's it. This is the Juranovic of the World... No, it's not. I was about to say it's the Juranovic of the World Cup, but it's not. He's just ran the ball into the opposite... Kyogo, you fucking dumpling. Have you seen that? Oh. Your time. Bravo passed it right to him. He has an open goal and time, and he fucking hits the ball. Just roll along the ground, man. We should be up 3-0 here. We should be up more than that. We've been all over them. We deserve more. I will take a 2-0 over to Spain, but I would have liked 3. 3 would have been very comforting. Oh, right, full time. It's a 2-0 win. It should have been more. But you know what? It's a good win. I will take that. It puts us in a commanding position. As long as we don't go over now to Spain and bugger things up too badly, we should be fine. Now, we need to find out what's happened with Cal McGregor. Rangers drew 0-0 with Shakhtar. Mudryk got sent off. That's so like Rangers European knockout games, isn't it? Like, they play a team that don't turn up and then their best player sent off or something. All the other games, oh my, Saint-Gilloise beat PSV. But aye, probably pretty standard. We need to find out the situation with McGregor. He is he's fucked his back. He's out for weeks. 3 to 4 weeks he's out for. You bastard. So we're missing him and Vickers for the next leg. Right, Alistair Johnson, who was going to play this game against Aberdeen, has just dropped out with a tight hamstring, which isn't ideal, but it is time to play Aberdeen. We are at home, so it should be relatively straightforward. So we're going to play it off camera, and then we come back, and we've got another massive game against Betis, obviously, which we want to try and go and win the Europa League eventually. So we need to get past teams like that. So yeah, we've got Aberdeen today. I'm going to rotate the team ever so slightly. We'll get into that game. I'll come back to you with a full-time result. And then we've got to face our problems that are injury related for that European game. Yay. Right then, the rotated teams seem to have done quite well, actually. 4-0. We played quite well. We were good. 4-0 win. Juranovic, O'Reilly, Bernabé and Haksabanovic. We left a couple very late, but we did get there. And another 4 goals, which takes us to 89 in total for the league. Madness. And there is the table. You'll notice we're 6 points clear. Yep, let's go to fixtures very, very quickly. Rangers drop points away to Livingston, so we are now 6 clear. Fantastic position to be in. We are just blowing this league away right now. But 4-0, fantastic. Hopefully the rotation has done us the world of good heading into this second Betis game, in which, you know, we're up 2-0, which is fine, but I would have liked more. Because the registration issues are starting to worry me a wee bit. Because Jens picked up a knock there, and I'm just thinking to myself, I mean, Jens isn't registered anyway, he can't play. But what if, you know, Starfelt picks up a knock in training? Then I'm gubbed because, you know, Vickers is suspended. So I'm getting a little bit, you know, what's happening? I'm getting a little bit shaky, you know. Woohoo! Yes, that was my Tom Skinner impression. Right, let's get to this Betis episode game and hopefully end the episode going through to the next round of the Europa League. Right, okay, we are here at game day. I think the game should be nearly about to kick off. It's just dawned on me right here that we've actually already been to Seville and we won. We beat Sevilla away from home in the Champions League. And there's no reason why we can't beat Betis here. We're up 2-0, which was better than the result we got against Sevilla, who are arguably a better team than Betis, in the home leg as well. So I've got faith, but these are the issues, aren't they? Carter Vickers and McGregor, both out, which, yeah, isn't so good with the Let's just not talk about the registration. I've kind of shot myself in the foot. I'm going to move O'Reilly over to being the ball-winning midfielder for this game and let Hatate kind of roam. I feel like that just suits him a wee bit more. We're going to have to just bring Forrest onto the bench. Why not? I suppose we may as well. No point in bringing Scott Bain onto it. But, yeah. So, this is the situation we currently lie in. Not the greatest. I'm only going to make one change, and I'm going to bring Abada on to play on the right-hand side. Do you know what, actually? Jota's going to start on the left. I'm going to make a big call to drop Haksabanovic for this game, but I'm confident with that. Unal obviously scored in that first leg, so he's going to keep the starting spot up front. But this is it. If we want to have a fair crack at the Europa League, we've got to beat the big teams, and I think we've drew one of the bigger teams here in this round of the competition. So, let's do this. Okay, the team seem confused. I said expect a win. He's not up for winning, no. He's not up for winning, boys, right? I've maybe not set the tone right in the changing room. They look sort of unchanged. They're playing the same shape anyway. I don't know if they've made any changes to the actual team sheet itself. But this is it. This is it. And Seville, we've got to go for it. It's now or never. Let's not play as attacking, though. Let's maybe just change it to positive. If we go out guns blazing, I'll be scared that we leave ourselves slightly exposed. The longer, though, we go without conceding a goal, the better. We have the first draw. That's cleared. Right, come on. No, okay. Nothing really came of it, but we do keep the ball. So let's just try and strike first. If we get the first goal, we're in a very commanding position. So that would be ideal. Juranovic for Abada. We did decide to start him. He slips over Jota on the left. Oh, tactical. Genius. Genius. It's a specky one at his absolute fucking finest right there. Liel Abada. The way he brings that down is just, tremendous. That is it. Is he the captain today? Is Abada wearing the arm? I think he is. But that is so good from Abada. And Jota just escapes his man. We're up 1-0 in Seville. Like we were the last time as well. We're in a good position now. We're 3-0 up. 3-0 up. People were judging me in the last episode. I seen the comments section. A couple of 118 out comments. Listen. We're going on a run here. We're going to do this. We're 1-0 up though. Fantastic position to be in. And to be honest, from here, I will take a game with no highlights. To be honest. I wouldn't even mind it. But we seem to be playing well, which is the good thing. I feel like some of the changes that I've made have been inspired. They've been smart changes. The team have reacted well to them and have probably more suited to this game, having Abada, natural right-sided player, Jota on the left, natural left-sided player. Great ball. Cleared away. O'Reilly, just shoot, son. Oh, he's passing it back. Shite bag. Just I went for it. Juranovic gives it to O'Reilly. Here's Hatate, who does shoot. Oh my goodness, God almighty. Rio Hatate nearly scoring an absolute screamer there in the Europa League. But over the bar, and now Betis are going to look and try and get themselves back into this game. Aitor sends it in. Cleared. Can we go on a counter? Maybe? Nah. Stays with Betis. Come on, get close to him. Not too close in the box though, son. Just keep him going backwards. He was so open. Okay, that's a poor goal to concede. Okay. Right. That wasn't great. And a lot of it came from the mistake over here. I think it was maybe Greg Taylor or somebody. Look at this. Jota should be sticking on him. It was Jota. And Fekir just escapes to Anzebi. And they're back in the game just like that. So this tie is far from over. Don't let them... Oh my God. Oh, Jesus. Get it to half time, boys. Calm it down. Calm it down. Take it half time. I'll take 1-0 at half time. Unless you want to score. If you want to score, I'd take that as well. I'm no picky. I'm certainly no picky. Starfelt launches it to Abada, who does well to control it again. Swings it for Jota. His header just over the bar. Surely that's going to take us into half time. It does. Right, okay. 1-0 at half time is not the worst. I'm quite happy. I'm just going to say things are going well. We're capable of better. There's no need for changes yet, because we are playing decent. They have been the better side, arguably. They've had more chances, but what matters is the scoreline. And we seem to be getting the better share of highlights here. We seem to be getting the bigger chances. Juranovic gives it to Abada. Swing it in again, son. You've already done it once. He's done it. Can't quite find Jota. Hatate brings it down. Jota curls it. That's got to be it. That has got to be us through to the next round. Jota has turned up and had a European masterclass this evening, ladies and gents. That has got to be it. I don't want to jinx anything, but that has surely got to be it. Abada with another great ball. It was cleared. Hatate does so well. And Jota with a touch and a curler. 2-1 up. That's got to be us through to the last 16. Oh, for God's sake. I shouldn't have opened my mouth quite yet. It's never straightforward. There's still 35 minutes to play. And 3 goals is certainly doable from a side with the quality that Betis actually have. Here's Pizzera. Oh, he's went all the way back. Right, okay. I don't mind that. I don't mind him putting it all the way back, but it seems to be this Aitor character who's getting a lot of room shot over the bar. I don't mind him shooting from there though either. I feel like we're defending the game quite well, despite the goal we conceded. Overall, I like what we've been trying to force them to do. You know, pushing them backwards. Moy, unlucky, son. That was really unlucky from Moy. Abada, that was unlucky as well. Moreno tries to squeeze it. It doesn't quite. That's a terrible ball. That is a shocking ball. Speechless at this moment. It's a very relentless attack. Fekir again and is off the post. Oh my. They're not making this an easy watch in this second half. They've got to go for it now. That's the thing. O'Reilly looks absolutely bloody knackered. So does Jota. But Jota's on 2 goals. I don't want to take him off his hat-trick. Stay close to Fekir. 22 minutes left to play. We are 4-1 up on aggregate. The fans are currently singing, "This is the day that we win away." I can hear them. I can hear them from Seville. O'Reilly, that's fantastic. For somebody who's knackered, that's pretty good. Jota. Hatate. It's just unlucky we try to find that through ball. They look as though they're trying to go long now. I hate these kind of phases of play. They're taking too long. Hard to commentate over in a video game. Rodri, Fekir, it's blocked. We try and swing it away. Is that going to be the end of that highlight? Yes, it is. Oh, no. You're killing me here. You're killing me. Just get it over and done with. I want the quickest painless 20 minutes. Put me out my misery. Rodri. Oh, he had to score that surely. Right, we need to make changes because there's some knackered legs on this park. Johnson's coming on for Juranovic. Bernabé's coming on for Taylor, who can avoid getting a booking here. Garnacho's coming on for Jota. We have 5 subs to make, remember. But this is the problem. We don't have any other centre midfielders. So what am I meant to do? I'm going to have to let them run out. I know they're going to be knackered, but I've just got to let them run out the game. Because there's no other options I've got. This is where my registration has come to kill us. Like, O'Reilly will be, Hatate will kill me after the game, but there's not much I could do. Do you know what? No. I was going to say a rare appearance for Forest. Absolutely not. Haksabanovic can come on. There still is time in this game for things to be turned on its head, but with 7 minutes to play, I'm pretty confident at 4-1 up, we can see this out. And we've been playing well enough to suggest that as well. Second half has been all Betis, but when they miss big chances like that, it's only going to go one way. 5 to play. Here's Alistair Johnson. That's a fantastic pass. Garnacho. Come on, one more to finish it. Haksabanovic is there. It takes a block. Garnacho recovers it. Rio Hatate. That's a European streamer, son. 5-1 on aggregate. And another win in Seville. I thought he was gritty and he's Irish dancing or something. I thought he was hitting the gritty on them. 5 to go. Look, this second half they've been all over us, but we have defended well in the areas we've had to, and we've took our chances, and ultimately, as we all know, that's what sees you win these European games. It's something that Celtic couldn't do in real life, was take the chances when they were offered them. Fekir. Come on, I don't want to end up drawing or anything though. Rodri, that's a strike and a half to be fair. That is a strike and a half, and it's certainly not over yet. Let's try and hold on to winning this game, because I would like to actually win the game. It would look good on us. It would look good in the record. Another European away win. Full time. Come on. Get in there. You know, we've struggled away from home. We've had some games at Ibrox that haven't gone to plan. In the Champions League, there's a couple of games we could have done much, much better. But that right there is... Oh, what was it? That's a wee achievement I've just unlocked there. That right there is exactly what you're needing. Exactly what you're needing. And just like that, Celtic 3, Betis 2... we go through to the next round of the Europa League. We could seriously win this competition, I think. I'm not sure when the draw for the next round is, but I don't think it's not for another while, so I'm not going to catch it in this episode. But what we do know is we're through, and that's the main thing. Unal's learned English, lovely. So the games are scheduled for around here. So we'll be back in a few games' time to continue on this Europa League run, hopefully. But that'll do us for today. I hope you've enjoyed. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I'll see you all next time.